Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Dracollin here, bringing you another awesome video in the Majestic Dash Q400. We're doing the Vatsim event tonight, which is currently live, and we're just going to be doing a pretty simple flight from Oklahoma City on down to Houston International. Houston is, I believe, hosting the FNO tonight for the Friday Night Ops for Vatsim. So I figured since we haven't done a Vatsim event live, FNO with the Dash 8, we'd do it tonight. And I think next week I'll probably do it. And I don't know, I was thinking maybe either the PMDG or something in X-Plane 11. Haven't decided. Got to see where we're flying and what the flight routes are with Delta. I fly for Delta VA. And they were lucky enough to throw in this nice little 345 nautical mile flight. So that's the one we're going to do. We have the flight plan already figured out for us. I got everything set up and ready to go, so that way all I got to do is turn this bad boy on and start entering everything. But right now the winds are calm, very low pressure in Oklahoma right now, not surprising this time of year, of course. So hopefully they're going to give us 17 left considering where I'm parked. Can't guarantee it, depends on what the ATC feels like and what they're doing tonight. But I did see a nice little Boeing 737 take off out of 17 left about 10 minutes ago. Probably about 5 minutes ago. So we could be in luck. But basically we're going to take 17 left and we're going to head the Mud 3 down to Olford. We'll catch the Cowboy VOR and that'll set us up for the Gusher 3 into Houston. And according to the star, they're supposed to give us our initial runway for landing and the transition once we receive radar contact. Not radar contact, but once we establish communications. So hopefully they do. Otherwise, winds are set up for west ops. And hopefully we'll be landing on 26 left. I hope. They could throw us up further and make us taxi, give us the long taxi, but we won't know until we call. But hopefully that's what the plan is. So without talking way too much, let's go ahead and start the wonderful Dash 8. And as always, if you have any questions about the aircraft, please let me know. This will be on my YouTube channel, /Kevin1873 for my gameplay walkthroughs. Leave a comment below, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability. If I don't know the answer, I will try and find the answer for you. Now, I have Googled this to no end, and don't seem to have any answer for it, but I don't know if it's just vPilot or what, but whenever I join Vatsim via vPilot, I've got this very weird background engine sound. Today it sounds like a turboprop, whereas my last video, when I was flying out of Atlanta, it sounded like a very annoying jet engine, just sitting right on top of us. You know, eventually it goes away, but unfortunately, that's what you're hearing right now is vPilot. I've decided just to ignore it, not mess around with it, and just go with the flow. Alright, that's good. We're showing the mouse cursor. I had that off last time and it didn't really help with trying to point things out to you guys. So I do like to allow for everyone to learn a little something in every video I do. So of course having the mouse cursor on is essential. Alright, our departure time is supposed to be technically 0030 Zulu, which is 5:30 Pacific Daylight Time, my time in California. But since I'm not flying a jet, I'm not flying, you know, a turbojet or anything, I figured we'd leave about 30 minutes earlier. It's currently, what, 23:38 Zulu, so it's about 4:38 Pacific Daylight Time, 7:38 Eastern Standard Time. So we still have time to get this thing started, get it set up, go through the flight deck safety checklist, get everything programmed into the FMC. I have all of our speeds calculated already. We're carrying 50 passengers, 1,433 pounds of fuel in the front section to help with this, actually in the rear of the aircraft to help with the nose heavy. Boom, boom. What else? Where are you hiding? There you are. I like to use a dry operating mass of 39,683 pounds and a dry operating index of 80.0 because we're shooting for basically a mean aerodynamic chord between 30 and 36%. So my setup usually gives me about 30.8, which is just perfect. You know, just about center of gravity is right where we want it. So let's get this bad boy started up. Got the 4 main batteries on. We'll do our light test. Light test is good. We'll do our fire test. Good. And we'll start the APU. TGIF, right? Had a good day at work, thankfully. The last few Fridays were, whew, one of those thank God I'm going home today kind of days.
Bank angle.
So I'm glad today was good. Hoping to get enough sleep tonight. Alright, APU's on, main bus tie is coming on. We'll verify that the engine intake doors are closed in green. We'll do our warm-up. Pilot side window heat will come on. Actually, let's go ahead and leave that off until we get up into the air. Good, good, good. It may get a little dark when we come in for landing. I highly doubt it. But it could. Could get a little dark. Oh. Disappeared. Interesting. Only to be replaced by the research fan. We don't need number 2 today. We don't have a co-pilot. But we'll run both on FMS. Alright, batteries are on and check. Main bus tie is tied. APU is on. Battery temps are looking good. Bus voltages are looking good. Landing gear lights, we got down and 3 green. Parking brake is set. Gust lock is set. Engine intake doors are green and verified. Circuit breakers are all good. We're not flying the Pro version. Alt gear door inhibit switch. Yeah, fire and smoke detection was tested. Bleeds 1 and 2 are off, and they will remain off until we until we're at least 1,000 feet in the air. APU bleed is currently off. If I was really flying this thing, that thing would be on right now, and the AC would be going full blast. So I'm pretty sure it's hot as blazes in Oklahoma right now. Pressurization we have set for 0. AC packs are checked. Emergency lights are armed. Parking brake, and we're looking for 2800 to 3000, and we're good there. Nose wheel steering is off, and we'll go ahead and reset you. And here's where we start to play with the FMS. So we have our flight plan fully figured. Simmer down there, simmer down. What are you doing? You kind of just taking it upon yourself to do your own thing. Let's go ahead and pre-file and looks like we have Oklahoma City delivery 124.35. Beep beep beep. Ground is 21.9. Let's go ahead and pre-file. Alrighty. Done diggity done. Yeah, we know. There he goes, he's flipping around. We don't have a VOR actually until we join Cowboy, I believe. Yeah, we'll put that into number 2. Since FMS 1 will be on today, BS is going to be
Oak City clearance, Phenom 7 over at the AAR FBO Park. Aircraft is number Phenom 300 with info Victor. Request clearance is filed.
Phenom 7. Okay, see, delivery.
actually departure heading is going to be 176, I believe, is what they want us.
Ready, copy. Phenom 7.
Flight heading 176 to
Phenom
1,800
7.
feet.
You are cleared to Bush Signal via the Bug 3 departure Alpha transition on file. 5 minutes in, departure is 126.45. Correction, that was 120.5 departure. Squawk 6245.
clear to George Bush International via the Med 3 departure transition is filed. Contact departure at 120.45 block 6245. Phenom 7.
Phenom 7, read back is correct, information Victor is current. Expect runway 17 right for departure, contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi.
Contact ground ready to taxi. Phenom 7.
Ooh, we got an option for a transition. Let's what are our options? Boss, guy, van. I don't think they're gonna take us out that far. I'm gonna go with van just in case, but I don't think they're gonna throw us on no 28 nautical mile approach. Not if we're coming in from the the northwest. All right, that no link can stay.
Yeah, no.
What on earth? Oh, just want to make sure this thing is right. After departure, heading 176 to 1800 feet. Yes, manual. It's going to be radar vectors to glops. Mud. Why is it missing? Yeah, it's missing. Alright, menu, not menu, list. Need a gap, flight plan. Wrong one. I'll take you, then list, then airway gap, mud, and we need to go OLFRD. Alright, this gap is gonna go. There we go. Much better, much better, much better, much better, much better, much better, much better. Okay, so let's do nav. 2, enter, flight plan. That'll fix everything. That fixed everything. And the last part we need to do for this is the fuel. Alternates 1454.
Magic.
Holy diaper. That guy's loud.
Aircraft calling J5x5.
And I'm going to leave it at that. And for now we have 3665 for each side. For now, we're going to change that later. Gross weight and 0 fill weight is what we're going to enter. 57788. And that's all she wrote.
We'll go into delivery United 2337 I-5 to DFW with Victor.
Oompa loompa doopa dee doo.
Yeah, 2337, I have your flight plan advised and ready to copy.
Let's listen to the
I
A's
just said you
real
ready to
quick.
copy, so yeah, I'm ready to go.
Oh, that guy's loud.
United 2337, KOKC, correction, OTC delivery. You are clear
Let's
to
wait for this to end.
Fort Worth International Airport via the month 3 departure, then as filed. Plane via the SID, departure is 120.45, it's block 6263.
Boop, 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 boop.
My for the DFW month 2 departure mode, on by the SID 120.45 and 6263 in the box 3 United 2337.
Excuse me, all.
Yeah, 2337.
Barbecue
back
chips.
correct. Just for your discussion.
Coming back to.
Information Victor, if current, expect runway.
Well, I'm waiting for
17
that.
left for departure at ground on 121.90 and ready to taxi.
0.9, I think. 2337 Nebula.
72. And that's just changed. 2972. And I can't move, but I need you out of the way for a minute. We're going to do MDA. And it's going to be 2300. Do, 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 do.
KOKC, clearance, good evening, Air Shuttle 5812, information Victor, clearance to DFW.
Yep.
Air Shuttle 5812. I have your clearance advised and ready to copy.
Alright, let's just listen to it. Well, if I had the right frequency, that would help.
Departure, then I followed.
17 right and 17 left. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Victor. Will Roger, Will Airport 8 of information Victor. 22520. Webcom.
They don't have the updated weather.
Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000.
Pressure's still falling.
Temperature 30. 2.18. Altimeter 2976.
They're doing ILS
Visual
25?
approaches in use. Landing and departing runways 13, 18, 17 right, and 17 left. Advise on initial contact.
Okay.
You'll have information Victor.
Oh, they're right. Okay.
Will Roger.
Well,
Well, let's go ahead and get our clearance. And see if there's any surprises. Lord, please don't let there be any surprises. I don't want there to be any surprises. And what's our altitude restriction on this thing? Signed by ATC. From pull-ups on track 169 to mud, then on transition, maintain 5,000 or as assigned by ATC. So it could be 5,000, it could not be 5,000. We'll find out right now. Oklahoma clearance delivery, Delta 501, IFR, Houston. Did I hit the right button? I am not quite sure if
Delta
I did. I did.
501, you are cleared to Houston International Airport via the Month 3 departure, Alpha transition, then our SOG, flying via the SID. Departure is 120.45, squawk 6222.
Cleared Houston International, Bud 3. Olford transition then is filed. We'll climb via the SID. Departure 120.45. Squawking 6222, Delta 501.
Delta 501, lead back is correct. Switch starting expression information. Victor is current. They expect runway 17 left for departure. Contact grounds on 121.1 when ready to taxi.
17 left for departure. We have Victor and 21.9 for ground, 501. Thanks. See, this kid's good. He's young, but he speaks not too fast, not too slow. He's clear. You can understand him. And he doesn't have any awful background noise going on. For those of you that don't know, Vatsim uses a very, very old codec that came out in, I think, 1997. And it's used under Roger Wilco. It's the very first voice program that was created for flight simulation in the 90s on The Zone. The Zone was basically a place where Microsoft gamers got together and played their games. It was thezone.com. So you went there and it created a room for you. And all of these rooms had different flights going on. And you could see any room that you wanted. Sometimes they were private. If there were private flights going on, you could see the room, but you couldn't join the room. You could see the pilots that were in there. But basically it was set up kind of like how you would see a deck of cards. How you kind of lay a deck of cards down if you're going to play like a match game. You turn them upside down, and you lay them out in a row of, 4 in each row or 5 in each row, depending on however many you wanted to put down. And that's kind of how it looked on your computer screen. It looked basically like just a row of cards. And it showed you the server name. You could put any information you wanted in there, whatever you wanted. We're flying from this flight, we're going to fly from LAX to Las Vegas. Anybody could join. And you hit the join button, and it would start your flight simulator for you, whatever you were flying, FS, 98, 95, whatever, 2000. And it would start you at LAX, at a terminal or whatever, or, mostly usually on the runway. And you flew with other people. And the first voice program that came out to help pilots kind of talk, to each other was Roger Wilco. And it was created in 1997. And Vatsim is still using Roger Wilco. It's rw.liveatc.net/Roger Wilco. That's the codec that they still use to this day. Very old. 21 years later. So that's why it doesn't sound so great. It's not like flying on Pilot Edge, So it's funny, Vatsim recently sent out a tweet on Twitter about what changes they would like to see. What changes do you guys want to see as pilots in Vatsim? And like 99% of the responses were voice codec. Let's get a new voice codec, come on. And a lot of people don't even know that the voice codec they're using it's free for one. That's the reason why. Is it's free, and it's also 22 years old. So that's why it sounds horrible. But anyway, enough chit-chat, enough yakking. The key to good ATC, my point is to just don't speak too fast, don't speak too slow. You have some pilots that'll come on, or not pilots, but or even pilots, Oklahoma City, Delta 501, IFR clearance. Like, what did he say? talking fast and being 100% correct on the verbal doesn't make you a good pilot or a good ATC. It actually makes it kind of annoying, you know. Speak slow, not too slow, but speak clearly and enunciate, you know. A lot of these, like OLFRD, it could be Olford, it could be, it depends on however you want to say it. You know, so as an ATC, you really want to speak, you know, in a manner that the pilots best understand. Especially, I've never flown this departure before. I don't know the correct pronunciation for that. So when he said it, I automatically knew what it was then, thanks to his clear verbal enunciation of Olford. Don't speak too fast, ATC. That's just a tip for you guys on Vatsim. Alright. Flight deck safety checks are good. FMC's good. Radios are good. V-speed's next. Sim brief. Orasim is where I like to get mine. It's a great website. It's free. app.orasim.com. All you have to do is sign up. And it will show you your V-speeds for you. Let's plug them in real quick and get this thing going, man. Oh, jeez, I'm just... Alright, 113, 113, 114. Alright, flight projection speeds are going to be 125. V-climb, 148. It's usually where it always is. That's got to be our climb speed in case we have an engine failure. Alright, let's go to 21.9 and we'll get ready and set up. Come on, do you guys have tower on? No? Yeah, they do. 119.35. There we go. Departure 120.45. That means they have approach on. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's get out of here real quick because the winds are changing. The only other thing we need to do is flight director, heading, climb via the SID, so 5,000. Oops, where are you going? I'm always doing that. 176, altitude. Yes.
Right down, there's a A12, Mission Whiskey.
Maintain 5,000. Alright.
Air Shuttle H12,
Now we have whiskey.
Rogers, ground, good evening. Runway 17 left, 58 Golf, Echo.
Well, on left, you Golf and Echo, Air Shuttle 58 Golf.
Whiskey. Whiskey, 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 whiskey. And we need altitude select. So heading select, ground, go around altitude, GA. Go around and altitude select. Alright. Trim set. Doors. And lights are out. Passenger signs are on. Flight deck door is closed and locked. A call light's coming to red. AP bleed is off and verified. And we will verify bus volts and temps one more time. We have 0.96, hovering around 30 and 26 volts. We're good. We need greater than 22 for a battery start. But that's looking just fine, oh fine. Anti-skid is on. No pushback. Let's go ahead and do 6222. Oh, where am I going? Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. 6222. Do. One quick check. Alrighty then, let's make sure we're clear. I can easily I can do that better by doing. Sorry for panning so fast. Clear right, or clear left. Let's do number 2. Pop you up to feather. Alright, we're looking for increase in fill flow. Good. And that turbine temperature's coming up. Prop's coming up. NH is coming up. Oil pressure is coming up. There we go, there we go, there we go. Watching the inlet turbine temperature, making sure it's not screaming past 450.
Ground air shuttle 5812.
Air Shuttle 812, Dr. Brown, go ahead.
Alright, it's
Ground
going
air
good
shuttle
there, doing good there.
5812. What's the top altitude according to the chart that's assigned by ATC? We were just given climb via the SID.
The SID's 5,000.
Air Shuttle 5812, sorry, the top altitude is 5,000, so maintain 5,000 and expect your cruising altitude of 21010 minutes after departure.
5,000. Thanks.
Number 1.
The ground unit 23,
Same thing.
correction, 2337, on out of Charlie 17, ready to taxi, and thing for us is at 5,000 on the initial, we only have 18,000 and then it's on by ACC. Correction 1800.
United 2337, Roger, top altitude 5,000.
2337.
Alright, we got a good start on number 1. Oil pressure and oil temperature on both are looking good. Fill flow's good. ITT is good.
United 2337, please squawk mode Charlie.
There's only one thing I've got to check. Bum bum bum. That's funny. It's not showing me where I'm parked. I know I'm parked at GA, but I want to know what the ramp's called. Dee 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 dee.
Air Shuttle 5812, contact Rogers Tower on 119.35, good day.
He'll be able to find us. External power, looks like APU, so APU is coming off, main bus ties coming off, Gen 1 and 2 are coming on. Electric panels were good, condition levers are coming to full. We're going to get to hear that beautiful sound. Auto feather is selected and is white, verified, fuel pumps on. Hydraulics, standby, and hydraulics are good, yep. Flaps and speeds, flaps 15. V speeds are good. Nose steering is on. Rudder is full travel. Alright, primary flight display is good. Multi-function display is good. Engine display is good. De-ice is off. Test is coming on.
United 2337, contact Rogers Tower on 119.35. Good day.
Taxi lights coming on. Let's go and throw altitude on. Well, we're 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so...
United 2337, contact Rogers Tower on 119.35. Good day.
I don't think he's hearing you.
Radio test.
You're 5x5, Oklahoma City ground, Delta 501 with Whiskey, ready to taxi.
Delta 501, Rogers ground, thank you. Runway 17 left, taxi via hotel.
Taxi to runway 17 left via hotel, Delta 501. That's how it's done. We'll do the taxi checklist on the taxi. Beep, beep, beep. Yep, that light's out. The only thing that gets me is, oh geez, we've got to start our 8 cars. Alright. It's not on my checklist, that's why. No. Now the flight started. And that reminds me, we do need to readjust our fuel. And then we'll balance on the taxiway out. Well, we know the brakes are working, so brakes are good. Takeoff warning is good. Takeoff power is normal takeoff power. Flight instruments are all looking good. We'll get some speed up and we'll test the number 3 hydraulic pump. Come on, let's go. Come on, little buddy. Brakes are good.
Oklahoma City ground, Delta 8566 off of 17 left. Taxi to gate 22.
Click.
Delta 8566, Rogers ground, taxi to the terminal via Foxtrot Juliet.
Foxtrot Juliet, Delta 8566.
Doobie doobie doo. Really quick, let's do the test. And it's coming up. We'll throw it off, clear that, and we'll cycle it back down. So that's good. Yeah, damper is coming on. Cabin secured. Okay, okay. Right, and the cat's now deciding to crawl all over me. Get off me! Go away. Crazy, crazy kitty. What are we doing around here? Holy diver, what do we do? Hit a bump? Bless America. They call lights coming to white.
Calling Rogers ground, please say again.
Landing lights are going to be coming on. Taxi's going to come off. Leads are as required. This is exactly where I want them. Heater and isolation valves are coming on. Caution panel is black. Let's go ahead and get our butts up there. Just got to remember 176 after departure to 1800, then continue 176. Radar vectors glops. And 5000 altitude select is on.
Delta 501, contact Rogers Tower on 119.35. Good day.
1935, Delta 501, have a good evening. Pull her back to 7. Slow her down a bit. There we go. 1935, departure is 120.45. 120.45. Excuse me. Holy cow, the barbecue chips are just coming to get me. Right, I'm going to do one more check on the overhead panel and make sure everything's good. Good. Lights are good. APU is off. Normal. We'll set landing altitude. Lights are up. We want them. Armed. Good. 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 Anti-skid is on. Going to flight. Departure is clear. Rogers Tower, Delta 501, holding short, runway 17 left by hotel, ready for takeoff. I did call the right one, right? 119.35. 119.35. 119.35. Let's try it again. Rogers Tower, Delta 501, holding short, runway 17 left via hotel, ready for takeoff. Yeah, it shows we're transmitting. setting up tower. Tower Delta.
Delta 501, Low Rogers Tower, how do you copy?
Delta 501, 5x5 now, sir.
Hi, Delta 501, wind 100 at 8 knots, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 501. Alright, so it wasn't us, thankfully. Off. Off. Alright. The landing runway is clear. Starting taxi. We already started our taxi. We are continuing to taxi. Who's ready to go to Houston? Houston, here we come. Ba ba bum, da da da. Come on, come on. So, hey, what are you doing over there? Get over here. Alright, alright, alright. So we want to do weather on. Want to do weather. Switch that to him to do terrain. So now we got weather, 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 weather. Alright. It's not supposed to be a weather test.
Well, Roberts, Tower 66 Yankee Tango is on downwind, runway 17 left for full stop.
Alright, let's get out of this guy's way.
November 66 Yankee Tango, Will Rogers Tower, report base, runway 17 left.
We'll report base for
The
runway
weather in the
17
air.
left. 66 Yankee Tango.
A little bit of right rudder. A bit more right rudder. 100 knots. And away we go. Whee! Positive rate of climb. Here is coming up. Alright, let's just follow the flight director. Autopilot is coming on. Let's go via heading. There you go. You're turning the right way now.
Delta 50 contact departure 120.45, have to flight.
120.45, Delta 501, good day.
Monitor vertical speed.
What do you mean, monitor vertical speed? Alright, let's set it up to do IAS. Let's do 165. So that way he pitches down. 165, we do 174. First and foremost, the most important thing to do is aviate. Aviate, navigate, investigate, communicate, chores. So let's aviate the plane. Alright. So he's going to start pitching for... Alright, we reached 2300, so bleed, on. Off. Why weren't you on? There we go. There we go. Alright. Oklahoma Oklahoma City departure, Delta 501 is leaving 4.5 for 5.
Delta 501, Oak City approach, radar contact, altitude indicates 4,600. Climb and maintain 5,000. Proceed direct, LOPS, resume our navigation.
Climb and maintain 5,000 direct glops, resume on navigation, Delta 501. Direct 2, 4, enter. Flight plan, let's go nav. And even though we're not cruising, let's pull her back. Landing gear is up, flaps are 0, bleeds are on and normal, climb power is set. Go too fast for you. Let's pull her back. Alright. Come on. She's really wanting to go. FS Pilot 214, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. How on earth is it going? You're so quiet, I didn't even know you were there. Pretty sure he said maintain 5,000, so maintain 5,000. Who's next on our call list?
501, confirm climbing to 1,000, correction, to 5,000.
Delta 501, our apologies, we heard 5,000. We will climb to 15,000, Delta 501. That's why it's always important to say...
Delta 501, sorry about that. Yeah, climb and maintain 15,000. I'll have a handoff here pretty shortly.
Not a problem, sir. Delta 501's climbing to 15,000. Well, thank you, FS Pilot. Appreciate it. Alright, so we got to do 2 steps here. We got to do 15,000. I thought he wanted us to climb higher, but I heard 5,000. That's probably because I'm halfway deaf. And let's climb via 165. Hit altitude select. If we don't, he'll just keep on climbing right through 15,000. Thank you, FS Pilot. I appreciate that, man. I try to keep it pretty nice, pretty chill, but that's why it's extremely important whenever you give a climb under 18,000, you always proceed to like 15,000. You don't just say climb and maintain 15,000 because
Delta 501, contact Fort Worth Center 126.32.
2632 Delta 501. Have a good evening. Thank you. .2632. Let's verify. And that's correct. 12632. Bum, bum, bum. Well, thanks, FS Pilot. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love flying the Dash 8. I just recently came back to FS10 because of the Dash 8. I love flying this aircraft. It's one of the most hardcore study level sims there are out there, so that's why it keeps me flying this baby. And I've been streaming for a while. I stream on my PS4. And I stream usually on Saturday and Sunday. I stream on FS10, but tomorrow I do have a birthday that I have to go to out of town, unfortunately, so I'll be able to stream. So I jumped on. I saw Houston was doing the FNO tonight, and I thought, well, let's take the Dash 8 down there. All right, let's go full speed. That way we can get a bigger climb. Fort Worth Center, Delta 501 is leaving 8.3 for 15,000.
Oh, he's right behind him.
Delta 501, Fort Worth Center Lane, climb maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Delta 501. That reminds me. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do 240. Get all this junk out of the way. Not much to see in Oklahoma. It's just hot. This time of year, everything's pretty brown. Looks like there's a little bit of green. That's not too bad.
Fort Worth Center, United 1795 with you at flight level 240.
Let's go back to climb power.
Yeah, that's 1795 to send by the Berry 1 arrival. DFW landing south and contact regional approach now 125.02.
Order approach 12502.
And just make sure to send by the arrival now.
Send by the arrival.
So Mr. FS Pilot, what do you fly? What's your sim client of choice and your plane of choice?
Fort Worth Center American at 1274, descending through flight level 246 for flight level 240.
Sorry, last second flying Fort Worth Center, say again.
American at 1274, descending through flight level 243 for flight level 240.
We're 1274, Fort Worth Center, howdy, descend by the Seaver 4 arrival, DFW landing south.
Descend via the Super 4 and landing to the south, American at 1274, thanks.
This is the first time the weather radar hasn't worked. It's interesting. Seems to be stuck in the test mode. Oh, that's fine, FS Pilot. I was just asking if you didn't hear me, what flight sim client you like to use and what planes you like to fly. I'm kind of the same way. I like to watch while I'm doing
Delta
other things.
501, contact Fort Worth Center, 133.87. See you.
3387, Delta 501. We'll see you.
Sergeant 12, Pacific 7170.
Yeah, the weather's working.
You contact Fort Worth Center,
Just needed to do a quick test. Never had to do that before.
Pacific 7170, disregard 126.32.
Yeah, we're getting closer to 180.
126.32 and Pacific 3571.
You don't really gotta talk that
3130,
fast.
contact Fort Worth Center on 1233.3.
Okay, city frequency again for Western 313.
133.3.
33.3 Western 313. Forward, good afternoon, United 264, Federal 370.
You got all the good ones.
264 Fort Worth Center, Roger, welcome.
That's
aboard.
awesome. I really
Air
love the
Canada,
visuals in P3D.
626, are you able to repeat
Even
those?
compared to FS10, honestly. I
Air
love flying
Canada,
FS10, but
626 Fort Worth Center, Roger, welcome aboard.
I've always liked watching P3D on stream because I think it just looks that much better. And you get all the great aircraft, all the PMDG, and all the other good stuff that usually comes with FS10.
Fort Worth Center, United 702 with you. Aircraft calling, take off line. 702, sir.
Climb below the line. Altimeter's 29902. Ice protections as required. Pressurization is good. Standby hydraulic
And
continue.
Southwest 50.
All normal. Fuel pumps off and all the feathers off.
Fort Worth
And
Center
we're gonna continue the climb.
On 126.32.
And call center when we get a chance.
2632, South 5058, see ya. Delta 4315, contact Fort Worth Center on, correction, contact Memphis Center on 133.65. Fort Center, Delta 1504, follow 340. Welcome aboard, Delta 1574.
Forward center, good evening. Delta 501 is passing flight level 210 for flight level 240.
Last aircraft on, take contact.
Delta 501.
Delta 501, Roger.
I don't think he sees me. Roger. And there we go. Actually, we're supposed to be 240.
United 1501.
Fort Worth Center.
Fort Worth Center, now 135.75.
Fort Worth Center 135.75, United 1501.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 252, request lower when able.
Southwest 252, is send via the arrival.
Send via the arrival, Southwest 252, thank you.
Delta 2445, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75.
3575, 445.
Delta 501, Fort Worth Center 135.75.
3575, Delta 501, good day.
WestJet 580, Fort Worth Center 135.75.
3575, good.
Now we're all going to be fighting to call
United
him.
460.
Forward center Delta 501 is flight level 240. Just about. Unless he didn't hear me.
Delta 501, Fort Worth Center, good evening, welcome.
Thank you.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 2445, level of 320.
Delta 2445, Fort Worth Center, welcome.
Center, WestJet 58320, looking to start down.
WestJet 580, Fort Worth Center, good evening, stand by, quick second.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 1504, launch flight level 340.
Delta 1504, Fort Worth Center, good evening, welcome. WestJet 580, descend and maintain flight level 240.
24058.
Delta 2445, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240, Delta 2445.
Center, United 532, flight level 320.
We have finally
United
reached the route.
532, Fort Worth Center, good
So
evening,
for that,
descend and
we'll do
maintain
our
flight
fuel
level
check.
240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, United 532.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 1810, with you, flight level 380.
Delta 1810, Fort Worth Center, good evening. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Send maintain flight level 240, Delta 1810.
Center, Delta 1232, flight level 340.
It's a good event tonight. They got a good turnout going on so far.
Last aircraft on 6 call sign in.
So we're an hour and 9 minutes out. Yeah.
Delta
that's gonna
1232.
change. Our speed's coming up.
Delta 1232, Fort Worth Center, welcome
Let's
aboard.
go ahead and balance the tanks. That's really what helped us on departure. Leaving that right tank where it was. She always wants to pull just a little to the left. Alright, 3055, and we're at 850. Tanks are balanced. The speed's coming up. So that's going to change our ETA, so that's good. We're looking at about an hour and 7 minutes. And we've got a nice little right quartering tailwind at 40 knots, just pushing us along to Cowboy. Have we picked up Cowboy yet?
WestJet 580, contact Fort Worth Center 126.32, see ya.
Not yet.
2632, thank you, good day.
Well, let's make sure we got the right frequency in. 116.2, 116.2, yeah. So we're looking good. And I just want to check the fuel. Alright, how much we've used on board, our overhead. Once we reach Houston, our reserves, right where we got them, we got our access so far, we're doing good. Tailwind's helping out. Hopefully we don't have to divert. So let's go ahead and set up our VNAV for a descent.
Guys, 532, contact Fort Worth Center 126.32, see ya.
So let's find
12632 for United 532, so on.
this tech's at 12,000. That's where we need to be. So VNAV, we'll go 2. Look
Fort
for
Worth Center,
S-tags, number
American
7.
22, flight level 280.
3 miles out. I want to be at 12,000, and I want to do 1,500. Enter. So in 25 minutes. What a quick
Last
flight.
aircraft going to that.
Not bad.
Delta 2445, contact Forward Center 126.32, see ya.
2632, Delta 2445.
They're going to be shoveling us off left and right until we get down to Houston.
And aircraft calling earlier, say your call sign.
American 22 on the ferry 105.
I keep turning the volume down on the ATC, but apologies if it's too loud. If it's too loud, let me know.
1504 request descent.
And I'll keep bringing it a little down. It's different for me because I'm wearing headphones.
Delta 1504, descend and maintain
I
fairly.
know that not all the listeners are wearing headphones. They're just listening through their phone, or they're listening through their tablet, or their PC
240
speakers.
1504.
But when you're wearing headphones, sometimes it can sound a little too loud. So fuel's looking good. We got our descent set in. Import, they want us between 9 and 12. I would prefer 12. No, I'll do
American
9.
22, stay position, please.
American 22 within the ferry 1 arrival at ferry.
Aren't you changing? I'll just do it manually. Is it in there twice? Is that why? Sometimes it does shove it in there twice. That's why. Every once in a while it sneaks in an extra waypoint.
American 22, contact Forward Center 126.32.
26.32, American 22.
And I'll see if we can do at least one. There we go. That'll work. Surprised there's no fog on the windows.
Delta 1810, contact Forward Center 126.32, see ya.
12632, Delta 1810. Connect.
This is one of the first flights I've been in a while on the Dash 8 where we didn't have icing conditions. It's nice and calm tonight. And we finally picked up Cowboy.
Delta 501, confirm you're climbing to flight level 250.
Delta 501, we were given 240, but we can climb to 250 if you'd like.
Delta 501, climb and maintain flight level 250, please.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, Delta 501.
United 1501, contact Memphis Center 133.25, see ya.
Memphis 133.65, United 1501.
Delta 1232, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Done at 240, that's 1232.
165. Altitude select. And we'll bring them up one notch.
Delta 1504, contact forward center
Full power.
126.22.
That's going to change a lot.
632 to 1504.
Oh well, we're already there, so it's... just bumping us up real quick.
Awesome, Delta 1359, we do have flight level 360.
Delta 1359, forward center, good evening.
Uncle 1, good evening, this is ICR 875 left on Fleet 80.
That was quick.
IC875, forward center, good evening, welcome.
I was wondering why the previous ATC said 240. I'm thinking he got mistuck.
Yeah, and can you give us arrival now and the approach runway for ICR 875?
I'll bet I know why he forgot. Because usually...
IC875 approach will assign both your approach and your runway to the airport.
Most ARTCCs will climb you to flight level 230 or 240 before giving you your initial altitude above that. And most of the time they forget, because most planes are above 30,000 feet. So he probably gave me my my 240 without realizing that was going to be a 250 and just forgot to give me the climb. Okay, there was one thing I need to do, and that's landing altitude to 96 feet, so boom, one notch. That's all it gets. Well, at least the weather radar's working now.
Good evening, UPS 007360.
UPS 007, forward center, good evening, welcome.
Fort Worth Center, good evening, American 558, level 380.
American 558. Forward center, good evening, welcome. American 558, you have a cruise altitude of 380.
And we're 2 minutes away from Cowboy. That'll stand us on the standard terminal arrival for the Gusher 3 into Houston. And I also want to double check.
Yeah, 558
16 minutes away from our
what
top
is
of
your cruise altitude?
So 380, that's American 50.
American 558, roger, thank you.
Also, if you want to look and see, we are what our flight plan is. Guess I don't need no more.
Fort Worth Center, this is Lufthansa Carter 392 Heavy, climbing through
It's an interesting call sign.
18,600 for flight level 240.
Lufthansa Air Cargo 392
flight
Heavy,
from
forward center, good
Oklahoma?
evening, climb and maintain flight level 370.
I'm going to maintain flight level 370, Lufthansa Cargo 392 Heavy.
Delta 1232, contact. Delta 1232, contact.
I'm still trying to
forward
bring the
center,
volume down on
126.32.
ATC. It's just blaring in my ears. And
Forward center on 136.32, Delta 1232.
unfortunately, the chart doesn't support movie maps, but
Forward
there's
center,
a
UPS
Kosher
4,
3 we're
flight level
coming in
360.
from
UPS 4,
Cincinnati
forward center,
all the
good
way down And we'll be at 12,000 over stacks, 9,000 over import, then to Gusher. Says from import on track 171 to Gusher, and then we can expect ILS or localizer for runway 8 left. I don't know if it's going to be that way because of the winds tonight. If it is, that's going to be a bummer. What are the winds showing right now? 2006. The winds are light. That's not too bad. I mean, be a tailwind, but I mean we're at -8. Runway's dry. Not too crazy. So we'll see what happens there.
Ice 875,
Whenever we get in.
level 240.
And we'll be ILS. I've got set up for 269. So we'll kind of just play by ear and see what happens when we get down to Houston. And hopefully they'll let us know. Because it says expect runway assignment from Houston track on upon initial contact. Alexi transition for Austin terminal area departures only. Corresponding RNAV star is Driller. Expect Driller with George Bush, or when George Bush Intercontinental or Houston is landing west. And we'll see when we get there. It's gonna be interesting. Don't worry, I can reprogram the FMC, and we'll shoot it for whatever they get us. But hopefully they give it to us when they call us, because that's what it says they're supposed to do, and that's kind of what I'm counting on. So we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. All right, A-Cars is good. Yep, A-Cars is good. Yep, Rev. All right, and we're 13 minutes. From the top of descent. Looks like it's going to be right over one of our waypoints. If I can see that right. Let me see if I get closer. It's gonna pop away. Yeah.
Delta 863, are you on my frequency?
Looks like right at Refin. That's our top of descent is set right on top of Refin. Which is good because that's what, 17.8 and that's 28.8 and 38. So exactly 38 nautical miles from Stacks once we hit Refin. So we got 38.8 nautical miles for that descent if everything goes well. Blow some of this out of the way so you guys can see some of the scenery. The scenery hasn't changed much since we took off. Really? It's still pretty much the same. I do have Ground Environment Extreme installed, of course. Love flying with that. Just makes everything look a little bit better. I also have FS Genesis North America as well. So we got Ground Environment Extreme and FS Genesis running. Double check on the fuel. 48 minutes out. Not bad. Not bad. Getting a little bit faster of a ground speed than I had initially thought, so that's good. Liking that. Just figured we might be a little slower. We're 10 minutes from Torn. And Holy Diver, everybody and their brother is controlling tonight. Forward center, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different centers on. Houston has 4 different centers on. Kansas City Center, Memphis Center. We've got approach and departure on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different channels. MSY approach is on. Oklahoma City Northeast approach. Regional. We also got regional. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regional approaches are on. You've got towers for Dallas, Houston, Dallas Fort Worth, Dallas Love, Oklahoma City. Pretty much the same thing with ground clearance delivery and over half a dozen NATIS channels running. And it's quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little worried. We're still connected, so that's good.
IC-35, contact forward center 126.32, yeah.
Why does he gotta talk so fast? Talking fast does not make you an excellent ATC. Talking clearly and enunciating. That's what makes you a good ATC.
That's forward center on 126.32.
See? Now we heard you.
Okay, yeah, 267.
The first time he didn't hear you because you basically spatted at him.
Delta 13, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Delta 1359.
Delta 1359, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Alright, flight level 240, Delta 1359.
Alright, let's see how close I'm getting
UPS
to...
7, contact Houston Center on 1,
Oh, we're still a ways away
6.95.
from Houston Center. So it looks like we're going to get the descent from Dallas. I'm assuming. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic right now going from Oklahoma and Dallas Fort Worth all the way down to Houston. Wow.
Lufthansa Cargo 392, reset transponder, squawk 2352.
Yeah, because we're quite a ways away from
2352 in the box for Lufthansa Cargo 392 Heavy.
From Houston Center. So we're going to have to call him if we eventually don't get the descent.
Fort Worth Center, Lufthansa Cargo 392 Heavy. I cannot get 239er 2.
Lufthansa Air Cargo 392, that's correct. It would be 2352.
Roger, 2352 in the box for Lufthansa Cargo 392 Heavy.
I heard that not only pilots but air traffic controllers are getting tired of the in the box. It was pretty famous when I was doing my flight training back in 2006. A lot of ATC actually liked that, but that was 2006. And nowadays I'm still hearing it, and it's not getting any positive feedback anymore. That and with you, I never did have that habit, thankfully. But I know a lot of pilots did with you. They try to cut that out whenever they're... Because basically all you need to do is just state your call sign and your altitude. You don't need to say with you. It's just extra verbiage that's not needed. They know you're with them. You're talking to them. But it is kind of, you know, it's just like a courtesy, I think, more than anything. To let the air traffic controller know you're with them. I mean, that's the way I perceive it. It's kind of just a courtesy. Hey, I'm with you.
American 558, contact Houston Center.
Here's my altitude.
126.95, see ya.
2695, American 558, today.
I'm gonna have to ask him if he wants us to descend via the Gusher.
UPS 4, contact Houston Center 126.95, see ya.
2695, UPS 4.
I'm gonna give him one more.
Delta 863, contact Memphis Center 160.6, see ya.
So we're 4 minutes from Torn and 4 minutes from our Daba descent. Which is what I was expecting. Beep, 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 25 miles out. So we did, we set our pressurization, ground proximity warning flaps. I like to land with 35.
Beating Fort Worth Center, Delta 85, 66, 17, 4
It's just an easy
for 24.
Go ahead and set our descent speeds real quick for
Fort Worth Center, good evening, climbing flight level 310.
We're going to be
Delta 310, Delta 85, 66.
Houston International and 26 left. We're going to do flaps 35. No anti-ice, and we'll do, yeah, I'll do condition levers to max today. Condition levers max. Condition at the airport is dry. Altimeter is currently 2980.
Delta 8566, turn right, heading 180 immediately for traffic.
Right to 180, Delta 8566.
16.
Hi there, 873 level 38.
And V climb still 148. Okay. Good. Fort Worth Center, Delta 501, request permission to descend via the Gusher 3 arrival.
Delta 501, I'll have a handoff for you in just a second.
501, thanks. Just to let you know, we're coming up 2 minutes on the descent. If they want us where we need to be. So that doesn't make any sense because we're not even close to Houston Center for their ARTCC, but hey, I guess they
Fort Worth
digress.
Center, Delta 859, flight level 320.
I have no idea who we're going to contact in Houston because they've got 4 different centers on.
Delta 859, Fort Worth Center, good evening, welcome.
But let's do it. Give it to us. Yeah, we're gonna blow right past the top of descent. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think they're recording that tonight. Coordinating. Because I'm so low, you know? I don't think they were coordinating.
Delta 1359, contact Fort Worth Center 126.32, see ya.
12632, Delta 1359, see ya.
So he's trying to rush and get rid of us. And we're just about to hit the top of the set. 5.5, 5.2, 5.1. We're going pretty quick. I could slow down a bit, but it wouldn't do us any good, really. But I mean, I guess we could pull back. Back a little and buy some time, maybe. How much time it's gonna buy us? I want to keep it at 20%. Yeah, maybe we can hold it around 210. Maybe that'll buy some time. Why didn't he just give us permission to descend? I don't know. I don't know. You'd think they'd coordinate that when the start for your airport on the top of descent is in another ARTCC's sector.
Fort Worth Central, American 49 checking in with you with flight level 300.
There should be some kind of coordination for that. Because in real life, if I don't make stacks by,
last aircraft calling 6 on second.
at, you know,
That would be
1, 2,
American
12,000.
49 at flight level 300.
You could technically tell me to give him a call and,
American
you know,
49, Fort Center, good evening, Mark.
Thank you, sir.
But luckily, all we need to do is be at or above stacks at 1, 2, 12,000, so that's our only saving grace. Let's do 30. I don't want to go that slow. Geez, we're already in flap 1 range. Catching up to a Boeing?
Delta 501, contact Houston Center on 132.15, see ya.
Houston Center, 132.15, Delta 501, good evening. Here we go, 132.15. He's gonna be busy.
Delta 213, you on?
He sounds busy. I know Delta 213. Houston Center, Delta 501, flight level 250.
Delta 501, Houston Center, good evening.
Good evening. You don't want us to descend? Roger, Dodger. Heading towards O'Neill, so we're getting pretty close. We can crank her up. We can do over 200. So we're still, yeah, I know, VNAV path. Yeah, we're still 40 minutes out. We might as well crank her up all the way. I wish this chart would support moving maps. Of course, it's not it's not Navigraph's fault. Not all of Jefferson's maps are to scale, unfortunately, and the majority of them are in the United States aren't to scale.
Good evening, Delta 213. What's up, dude?
Delta 213, Houston Center, good evening. Descend via the Driller 5 arrival, current Houston altimeter 2980.
Roger, descending via the Driller 5 arrival, and what's the runway I can expect?
Yeah, they didn't give us that either.
Right now, expect a 26 right transition.
Thank you.
They're doing 26 right.
Center, American 2212, flyable 240, descending via the Driller.
Yeah, no, I don't want to land on 26 right.
American 2212, continue descent via the Driller.
Closing on down via the Driller 5, American 2212.
You know what? American 980, contact Houston approach 124.35.
Yeah, looks like they're
124.35, American
980.
Houston Center, United 1104.
Just call me. United 1104, contact approach 24.35.
Yep.
The faster they talk, the crazier it is. So I'm guessing we're getting 26 right. But I'll give him a call. I'll let him know whenever he calls me to descend, I guess. If I ever get to descend. With my luck, they'll probably put me on a hold.
Delta 501, descend via the Gusher arrival. Current Houston altimeter 2980.
Descend via the Gusher arrival, Delta 501, and which runway can we expect for landing tonight?
Gusher 501, you're going to have to check the ATIS for that, I'm unsure.
Oh, okay, just asking, because the arrival says they give you the landing runway upon initial contact.
Delta 213, contact Houston approach 124.35, good night.
1234.25.
So we'll have to check the ADASH.
124.35.
This guy's having a hard time.
124.35. Do one there.
Well, we're a little late for the departure. So I don't
Houston Center, AC 2894 is level 5000, runway heading off Brownsville.
But let's give it a shot.
AC 2894, radar contact 5000, turn left, heading 360, climb and maintain flight level 240.
And bring her all the way back.
Alright, left 360 up to 280, AC 2894.
We have to practically throw her in
AC
reverse.
2894, clear direct Corpus Christi.
And we're clear right Corpus Christi for 2894.
Well, the good thing is I can throw both. Let's just plan for both of them. Let me move this out of the way. We'll do that one. Just setting up my charts again. Luckily, the landing altitude's the same.
American 2212, contact Houston approach 124.35.
Now we'll set up
124.35, American 2212.
109.7 and 111.55. And it looks like our approach course
Houston
is
Central,
the
good
same.
evening, United 981.
So we're good there.
40, pickup for arrival.
Down to 1981, descend be the teachers for arrival. Current Houston altimeter 2982.
Just gotta view the missed approach on both of them.
Continue to arrival on altimeter 2980, United 981.
Okay. About as good as it's gonna get. What's our current heading right now? 149, 149. Alright, let me go heading. ILS 1, 267, 109.70. Set it up for 26 left, so that's good. Let's go back to FMS 1, LNAV.
Southwest 537, contact Eastern approach 119.62. Good day.
119.62, Southwest 537.
Okay. That's a little hazy out there, nothing too bad. And I'm as slow as I can go. I don't have any brakes. Sadly. No brakes. Let's check the weather. For Houston, 200 at 6, still the same. It's 10 statute miles.
Delta 501, contact Houston approach 124.35.
2435, Delta 501, good day. That poor guy sounds like he's about to lose it. He must be sweating to death. You just gotta go slow, take your time, don't make it all crazy. Houston approach, Delta 501, descending via the Gusher, 3-hour nav arrival.
Delta 501, Houston approach, good evening, Houston altimeter 2980, information Papa, current advice, and Papa.
Delta 501, we have Papa, and I didn't catch your last words.
Delta 501, disregard, then you got it all good. Delta 501, you can expect 26 left.
26 left, Delta 501, thank you. 26 left it is. We lucked out. Yippee, yippee, yippity, yippity doo-dah, yippity day. It was a guess, it was a gamble, and it worked out. I really didn't think they were going to make us taxi all that far and shoot us up there on 26 right. I was like, what's the point of that? Yeah, we didn't make import by 9,000. Not my fault. Not my fault, man, not my fault. 2980. Beep, 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 beep. Tried. I would have made it, but center was just, you know, a little bit busier than he expected to be tonight, I think. So hopefully he just, you know, takes a deep breath, one aircraft at a time, one call at a time. You know, it is just a video game. The other thing I need to do is okay, there we are at Gusher. I need to be down to 6,000 at Gusher. Ain't gonna happen. Uh-oh. Unable to reach Navigraph server, host not found. I didn't lose my internet, did I? Please tell me I didn't lose the internet. What's our heading? What's our heading? 171. No, I'm gonna start panicking. It doesn't say what to do after Gusher. And I'm 2 minutes from Gusher. And Navigraph, there we go. The Navigraph just took a dump. And now it's back. Alright, yeah, from import on track 171 to Gusher, expect ILS or localizer runway A line. But it doesn't say what to do after Gusher. So I'm praying here that I'm gonna get radar vectors. So I need to do heading, continue descending, and we'll just see what happens. Where's all the other aircraft at, man? I saw a bunch of aircraft on the radar. We're not really that close yet. We're pretty much east of all that. Nope. We're west of all that. And I'm close enough, so in case I forget. Doesn't say what to do after Gusher, so ooh, I hope I don't get spanked here. Who in the world is blowing up our A cars?
American 2212, contact Houston approach 1205.
Yeah, there's one traveler.
120 plane at 65, I believe. Send American 2212.
At the altitude he should be at.
American 2212, correct. 120.65, 2065.
Come on, give us our left turn.
120.65, see American 2212.
Give us the left turn. Alright, Mr. Approach, climbed to 3,000, then left at 240. We'll do an outbound on Humble for the 270 radio, loose up intersection 22.9 and hold. And we can do a teardrop entry if we need to do a hold. That's good.
United 501, fly heading 100, descend and maintain 6,000.
Not United. If that was for me, I'm not United.
Delta 501, Houston approach. Fly heading 100, descend and maintain 6,000.
Well, heading 100 down to 6,000, Delta 501. He called us United. I'm not gonna call United. My name is not United. It's not United. Okay. So we got our left-hand turn. We're 1,000 away. Coming in. We're doing good. Go props full.
Houston approach American 539, descending 14,900.
Altimeter set. Fuel transfers on. Fuel pumps are on. Standby hydraulic.
American 539, Houston approach. Good evening. Heavy altimeter 2982.
Hydraulics are looking good. Passenger signs are on. Caution panel is black. And the cabin is secure. We're
American
IMC.
539, contact Houston approach 119.62.
Houston approach 119.62, American 539.
There's our hold. There's the altitude alert. I'm going to keep it around 200. That should suffice. 210, 200 is good. I'm curious, but I'm probably not going to figure it out, considering there's so many. No, there's only one. Houston Tower's 18.7. Alright, off, minimum. Landing lights are on.
American 539, you still with me?
On. Why do you keep turning off on your own there? Second time you've done that. Message is good.
Delta 501, turn left heading 0.
Delta 501, say the heading again, please. Keeps
090.
left turn 090, Delta 501. If you say it clear the first time, I can hear you. It's not about talking fast, it's about talking clear. And it sounds a little different when I got two engines roaring in my ears. Yeah, looks like engine gauges are in the green. We got normal takeoff power, flaps 35. Gear. It's quiet. There we go.
Houston approach, you're giving American 256 through 12.2 with Papa.
And there's the airport. I wonder if... who'd we see there? Off our left wing. Mr. Boeing, 738.
Last calling, say again, please.
There's the airport.
It's American 256 descending 2000 with Papa.
American 256, thanks for Papa. You can expect 26 left.
There we go. And there's 26 left.
26 left, American 256.
Just what I want to see. You know what? Also, I forgot to do is... I wonder if I can do it real quick. Reset. Reset the time. I want the actual time. If it's nighttime out there.
Alright, Houston approach, Delta 379. I am with you. I have no idea why I'm right here where I am.
There we go. That's better.
Delta 379, Houston approach. My apologies after. We'll get you fixed up. So turn left and flight heading 180.
I love night flights.
Roger, left to 180. What wrong am I expecting?
See the traffic
Delta
now.
379, you can expect 26 left.
Roger, I'll expect 26 left and right to 180. Get He, just so you're aware, I called him like 6 times and I was never answered.
He broke.
Delta 379, my apologies, we'll look into it.
He's like, I
Alright,
can't
thank
do
you.
it. I can't do it, guys. That was tough. He had a lot of people on his channel.
Delta 501, contact Houston approach 120.65.
120.65 Delta 501. Wasn't expecting that.
Approach Mary Point to Culver Stall, that's down here at 7,000. Do you have anything for us?
Better slow down a bit. Houston approach Delta 501 at 6,000. We got stepped on. Wonder if we should.
And United 3, should I fall for establish 26 left?
Oh jeez, he's got an accent. I can't do accents. Holy diver. Somebody got a stuck mic?
Houston approach American 655, any possibility to get a turn inbound?
I mean, look at all these guys. Deet, 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 deet. Look at this. And this is just what I can see. You know? Houston approach,
Houston
Delta
approach,
501.
An acknowledgement.
Is that approach?
Approach American 2212 at 7,000, still on the downward here. Do you have anything for us? Whoever that was unreadable.
Approach American 256, just leveling now, 7,000.
Well, it don't matter. I'm downwind. I'm looking good.
Houston approach, good evening American 256, level 7,000.
I'm gonna try and call him one more time. Houston approach Delta 501, level 6,000. There's a lot of aircraft here. Holy diver. Holy diver. We're gonna be IMC. Ha! It approaches to dump. There's like 12 aircraft on flying.
Approach American 980 at 7,000. Did you have a turn for us anytime soon?
And I think
Hey, you're unreadable, man.
approach is unreadable.
For all aircraft on frequency, for all aircraft on frequency, just be advised. I'd recommend you take up a hold somewhere within the immediate vicinity, 2 miles north of your aircraft position.
Holy crap. Where can we do a hold?
So,
Where do we want to do a hold?
Just, take up a hold and we'll try and get yourself.
Alright, let's see if I can. Jesus. I haven't entered a hold in this thing. I did once.
Houston approach American 655. How copy, sir?
We did once. Nav. Maneuver. Holding. We gotta select a fix.
Anybody on frequency? American 655, how copy?
Hey, you're 5 by 5.
Okay, 5 by 5.
I don't even know if this is gonna work.
You study roads.
Yeah, I've just been advised that you're coming in broken. Again, you may be 1.5 by 5. This point, you pretty much unreasonable this time, so.
Yeah.
That was 0 by 5 at this point.
This is Delta 501. We're 22 nautical miles northwest, northeast of the field. We're going to maintain hold over Buffett.
Delta 501,
Delta 501, last call was completely unreadable.
Okay, Delta 501, got there with us, we're trying to you're right here, that's all.
Okay. Flight heading 080, Delta 501. Alright, that I can do. $501, not a problem, no problem.
Alright, American 9.
Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll pull her to 080. Man, I really thought we were going to get to do a hold.
Roach American 256 level 7,000.
Whoa. Hey.
Just missed the last part for American 256.
Why are you turning right or left? I want to go right.
Down to 3,000 American 256.
Let's take over control.
Yeah, it's no problem. I never tried American 256.
Alright, so we didn't get to,
Mission 940, we're still in the hold up in this approach for 27. We've got 20 minutes to fuel.
Alright, we didn't get to do the hold, but yeah, at least we remembered how to do it. Alright, let's get down to 6,000.
Unreadable.
Alright, don't mess with the tram. Tram was good where
Yeah,
it
we've got
was.
United 725 there. We can get enough last one.
Okay, 725,
Let's see what we do. Heading select. Altitude select. Autopilot.
Yeah, 725. As soon as I by text, you can.
There we go. Well, basically, that's how you do a hold. Alright, so we're voice only.
Approach American 2212.
Since we're
Approach American 2212, how do you hear?
There we go. Whew. Now I'm starting to sweat. You guys are too quiet in the chat. What do you think about what's going on? This is kind of interesting. I've never had this happen on an event. This will be good to watch when I throw it up on the YouTube channel. I have to go back and watch this myself. This is FS10. Not Steam, just regular old FS10. With the acceleration installed, of course, the expansion. They gotta pay attention to chat now. Eastern approach, Your audio is 0 by 5, 1 by 5. Alright. Yeah, this regular old just FS10 that I've got, with the CFG modified, of course, in order to run.
All right, 250 American 256.
On my machine. Considering FS10 wasn't designed for really more than one core, you gotta edit the CFG, but you know, there's been some tweaks out throughout the years that help you out. So I keep her stable at 30 frames, even streaming. I could stream at 1080p. I just accidentally forget to change the settings because I can't do 1080p on X-Plane 11. I usually keep it around, you know, 720 or, you know, 900. But we can do 1080p 60 frames and hold 30 frames a second on here. So it's pretty smooth. And I'm wondering how long I'm gonna have to maintain 080 because we're getting kind of out here now. I'm gonna have to just to see how far I am.
We'll come left now back to 140 American 256.
Yeah, I'm not picking up Houston. I'm not even picking up Humble. Why not? Why not? What if I can pick it up on number 2? Nope. But he may be giving us the extended downwind due to the fact that there's just so many aircraft on arrival. But I need to look and check and make sure I haven't missed a call sign. Gonna have to send him a text, make sure he didn't forget about us.
Alright, coming back right towards the ILS now for American 256, cleared ILS 26 left.
I guess we'll just keep doing what we're doing. And see when he calls us. I know where we are on the map at least. I just wish I knew how far we were. United 725. Alright, that's United 725. Let's check and make sure the weather hasn't changed. Nope, 2980, 200 at 6. Scattered 4,000, which we're seeing. Yeah, that's fine. Pressure is stable. We got 2980, 2980. Anybody's to our left? No. Anybody out here? No. Which means we should have gotten a right turn by now. Just let me check in.
Yeah, film site for American 256. Clear visual 26 left, American 256. No problem, American 256.
Please don't forget about us. in the middle of nowhere, holding over 15 minutes of fuel. Oh, poor 940. Poor 940. I'd give him priority over me. Poor guy's almost out of fuel. Yeah, winds are calm. Just have him. Where is he? He's holding over to K on a missed approach for runway 27. Yeah, just bring him back around on runway 8. You know.
Over to the tower now at 2535. Nope, we're good. Thanks. Have a great night. We'll see you back in 256.
2535. That's who we're looking. Oops.
Yeah, probably.
Crap. I screwed up on the frequency. Holy diver. Holy diver. Can I call tower? No, I can't call tower because he's too far out. How did I do that? Bum ba bum, 125.35 for him. Gotta figure out which frequency.
Not from a 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear line to 015.
See, let me make sure we're on the right one here. Yeah. Alright, and then 125.35. Alright, there we go. We are way out. Delta 501, request vectors.
United 720. Delta 501 standby. Delta 725 contact Houston approach 134.0. United 725 contact Houston approach 134.0.
So I say complete after 725.
United 725 contact Houston approach 134.0.
134.0, good day, sir.
I did not put the gear down.
VF2 contact Houston approach 134.0.
Why on earth did the gear go down? I literally did not touch anything.
Delta 501, contact Houston, approach now 120.05, they'll get you back to the airport.
120.05, Delta 501.
$5,000, and I'll have a frequency for you here shortly.
360.
Delta 501, we are level 6,000.
Everybody, Delta 501. I appreciate the turn out 2980, turn right heading 250.
Right turn 250, Delta 501. Thank God, because that's all I heard. I didn't hear anything else. Doo-doo-doo. He's really whipping us around. I'll take it. Brighten these screens up just a bit so that way we can see. Let's get our butts back to the airport. Great, Navigram's dying again. Don't do this to me. Please.
American 2212, contact Houston, approach now 134.0, have a great weekend.
134.0, see American 2212.
Well, at least our altitude's still good. Double check, altimeters are good, fuel transfers off, fuel pumps are on, standby hydraulic and PTU are on, passenger signs are on, cushion panel is still black, so we're good. Ice protection is as required, condition levers are max, ground proximity warning system flaps set indicating 35, and bleeds are minimum. And off. Alright, bleeds 1 and 2 are off and set to minimum, so we're good there. We're just waiting on the flaps and waiting on the gear. We need to turn left a little more. He's got us heading straight back, pretty much parallel to the airport. Don't want to be parallel. So quiet. So peaceful. Is it supposed to be that way?
Additional aircraft information, K-back now occurring at Houston, wind 1808, altimeter 2980.
Quebec. Looks like the weather and the ground radar took a dump. What on earth is going on?
Delta 501, are you able to go direct Boz?
If you spell it for us, we can go there. Delta 501, we can go direct Boz.
Delta 501, roger, clear, direct Boz, maintain 7,000. Correction, maintain 6,000.
Direct Boz, maintain 6,000, Delta 501. Figure out what I gotta do here. Can't we just do direct B O? Is it ZZZ? ZZZ? DNAV. We're pretty much heading directly towards it anyway. 4 minutes out. Direct Boz, that'll set us up for 26 left. Alright. Is it on there? No. It's just set up for the direct 2. Okay. Wings level. Let's do... Won't set us up for LNAV? Oh, because we're not at nav source 1. There we go. Duh! Duh. Alright, 200's good. 200's okay. We can do 200. We're 15.7, 15.5 from Boz, 4 minutes out. Okay. That's good. After Boz, heading 248. So what's our heading right now? 246. So we just make a slight turn towards Van. Alright. And that'll put us 28.1 nautical miles for the ILS runway 26 left. Hey, we're starting to see other aircraft again. Yeah. Finally. Only what, 10 out? 20? Yeah, 20 nautical miles away. Sec on the radar. Not a happy camper.
Future approach, Bonanza 6050 Alpha.
Bonanza, huh?
Bonanza 6050 Alpha, Houston approach.
I got a question for you.
That'd be
Can
a
I
good
get
Bonanza.
a departure out of Shoals International in Galveston? Who would be the best person?
6050 Alpha, stand by, that's a good question. Let me see if we got Gulf still on. Yeah, Bonanza 0 Alpha, or 50 Alpha, we do. Go ahead and contact approach on 119.62. We can work you down there.
Okay,
Still not able to pick up
119.62,
Humble.
thank you much.
116.6.
No problem,
116.6. Weird.
Delta 501 at Boz, cleared ILS runway 26 left, approach.
At Boz, cleared ILS runway 26 left, Delta 501.
Approach Westbound 3130 with you.
246, 246. Let's go back to heading. Next source one.
Northwest 3130, Houston approach, get it even, sir.
Navs ILS 1 for the nav source. And the traffic's picking up. What do I need to be? I need to be at 7,000 at Van, and we're at 6, so we're good. Not until we get to McKay. 23.1, we've got to start descending after 23.1. We've got to start coming down a little. What about Van? Is Van on here? Van. We'll set 245, 246. We're almost there. Close enough, so 248. Enter. There we go. See how it brings it all back to us again? go. What do we do after van? We need to turn.
Approach, good evening, United 147 Alpha 7000.
Okay, 147 Alpha, Houston Crush, good evening, sir.
There we are, it's picking it up, yay, we got DME. DME is working.
501, you're gonna have traffic at about your 2 to 3 o'clock thousand above. You can be on arrival for the same runway. We're trying to work see what's in you in front of us.
Delta 501, traffic in sight.
Delta 501, thanks.
There he is. Does he want us to go faster? I mean, does he want us to slow down? Alright, nav on. We're looking good, we're looking good. There's that traffic coming in behind us. He's 900 above. Make sure we got towers set up. 25, 35. Clear of conflict. Clear of conflict. Good, good, good. Yeah, I know. And it looks like we're established for 26 left. What an event! Holy diver. Whew. I'm just gonna be glad when we're finally on the ground. Oh, it's good that it's still early at least. Good that it's still early. Oh.
Yeah, Delta 501, are you able to sidestep to run 7?
Delta 501, Delta 501. Did he say to sidestep to runway 27? I'm sure we can.
Delta 501, he's on the
I don't have the airport in sight. Delta 501, no, I read you. I'm sorry. We just don't have the airport in sight yet.
Delta 501, no problem, sir. Traffic alert, it's like 12 o'clock. Same altitude. I'm not safe talking to them. Turn left heading 250. I'll have to you for the visual 2000.
Left turn 250, Delta 501. Alright, let's go back to...
Delta 501, just to maintain 3000.
Set to maintain 3000, Delta 501.
West wind 3130, just to maintain 4000, turn right heading 180.
Set to maintain 4,000, 180, West wind 3130.
Let's do 1,000 feet a minute. Full speed back. Altitude select. We'll go to approach runway 27. 110.9.
Clear of conflict.
Don't call me, don't call me, don't call me. Alright. Okay.
Delta 501, turn right heading 260, thanks for that.
Right turn 260, no problem, 501.
And Delta 501, when you roll out on that 260 heading the field, be at you 12 o'clock, about 15 miles before the field set.
Delta 501, we have some of the lights, but we'll call when we got the field, 501. See 267.
Delta 501, roger. When you get the field clear, visual approach, show runway 27.
Alright, what's visual? We're cleared for runway 27, Delta 501. So I got the lights, some of the lights.
Delta 501, that's firmly cleared visual approach, runway 27.
Alright, cleared visual, runway 27.
West wind 3130, turn.
Sorry, didn't mean to step on you.
West wind 3130, turn right heading 20, maintain 4000, field established, cleared ILS, runway 26 left, bridge.
Gear down.
Turn right for the intercept 26 left, West wind 3130.
Speed's coming back. Alright. Alright, not too far back. How come
Delta
there are
501, contact Houston Tower now 125.35. Have a great weekend. Appreciate the help.
2535 and you as well, sir? Thank you. Good night. I don't see any lights. It could be the scenery I downloaded. Oh, jeez. That could be why.
Tower American 627 is on final for 26 left, 12 miles out.
It's... I don't know.
American 627, winds 180.
Sort of got the runway there.
Clear to land number 2.
Clear to land 26 left, we're number 2, American 627.
Southwest 178, welcome to Houston. Exit left when able. Taxi via Foxtrot Echo.
I'm just curious.
Or, sorry, Foxtrot Delta.
He's screaming
November
at me.
Echo, hold short runway 26 left.
Alright, so we need to get
I was,
down.
Foxtrot Echo, hold short 26 left. And Southwest 178, Foxtrot Echo or Foxtrot Delta, your choice.
Yeah, it could be the scenery I downloaded, because there's no reason why we shouldn't have the airport in sight. It's probably bunked. Houston Tower Delta 501, ILS runway 27. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Delta 501,
why is it stalling?
22 runway 27, clear to land.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to take over. ILS runway 27, clear to land Delta 501.
Traffic.
No more autopilot.
Descend. Crossing. Descend.
Holy cow.
Clear of conflict.
There we go. It feels... There we go. Like we're flying with a dead elephant on our back for some reason. Alright. Alright, gear down. Flaps 35. Oof. That was rough. I need to come left.
Traffic.
Way left.
Climb. Crossing. Climb.
This is not...
Delta, sorry, United 1149, welcome to
Not
Houston.
going to be
left
good.
Enable.
Way
Contact
too
ground
high.
121.7. Have a good evening.
The best I could do was like...
Left when able, over the ground, we'll see you, 1149.
Man, that was a big wind gust. Big wind gust. Where on earth did that come from?
2500.
Adjust vertical speed.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Alright, where's the wind doing? Okay, that's why. There we go.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Alright, there we go. We'll
Clear
stop.
of conflict.
Sync
We'll
rate.
stop that.
Sync rate.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're...
Terrain.
It's a good thing it's a long runway.
Sync
We'll
rate.
just set her down nice and gently. Don't
Sync rate.
worry. Doo-doo.
Sync rate.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll bleed it off.
30. 20.
20.
10.
10. Easy.
Tower West 130 Island.
West 3130, winds 22 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear land 26 left, West 130.
American 627, welcome to Houston. Vacate left on November Hotel or November Foxtrot, your choice. Contact ground 121.7. Have a good evening.
That was insane.
Perfect.
Never
Tower,
have
good
I
evening,
ever had to
United
land like
147
that.
outside from 16 miles north to success.
Never have I ever.
United 147 Alpha, winds 10 to 8, runway 26 left, clear for land number 2.
Clear for now, 147 Alpha.
Southwest 178, Southwest 178, runway 26 left at November Foxtrot, clear to cross, hold short November Alpha. Contact ground 1 to 1.7, have a good evening.
Okay, clear to cross, hold short November Alpha. Now windows the west and 19.
What on earth?
7 miles to 7.
Huh?
Southwest 1999, winds 20 to 8 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
What on earth? Okay, I think I got it. Oh. Alright, what's ground? 21.7.
Oh, Alpha 14, via November Foxtrot, American.
Houston ground, Southwest 128 with you. Holding start of November Alpha.
Southwest 178, is Alpha 10, clear November Echo, November Charlie, November Foxtrot.
This is gonna
So
be
November Echo, November Charlie, and then November Foxtrot was the last.
interesting taxi.
Southwest 178.
That's correct, Southwest 178.
Eastern ground, American
I don't know if I'm gonna get the call.
2277, radio taxi, runway 15 left.
That was crazy. Alright,
American
control locks on, echo
2277,
lights are red,
Houston
flags are
ground,
zero,
runway
indicating
15 left,
0.
touched November Bravo, November Echo, Whiskey Whiskey.
Weather radar, I've already got it off. Fuel pumps are off, standby hydraulic PTU
Run
is
15
off.
left via November Bravo, November Echo,
Spoilers are under
Whiskey,
taxi,
American
noise
2277.
protection's off. We'll do main bus tie,
Houston
power,
ground, UPS 9786,
start,
pressing taxi to runway
and
15 left.
yaw dampers
North
off.
door, let's see what's clockwise. Put out somewhere in the
I'm on with you, but
UPS 005, Houston ground. Can you repeat your traffic, please?
Houston ground, this is UPS 9786. Ready for taxi to runway 15 left, and also requesting the small code.
United, correction, UPS 9796, Houston ground. Squawk 4506.
Roger, squawk 4506 for Houston 786, thank you.
Houston ground, Delta 501, we're clear of 270 Foxtrot, taxi to Terminal 1 South. There's some kind of a loud aircraft behind me.
Delta 501, Terminal Echo via Foxtrot Romeo Bravo.
Foxtrot Romeo Bravo, Delta 501. Holy cow.
Houston
And
ground,
UPS
Is it just me, or? Oh,
UPS 9786, runway 15 left,
Let's get rolling.
Bravo, November Bravo, November Whiskey Whiskey.
Alright, Foxtrot?
for that taxi via Echo Bravo, November Bravo,
To Whiskey for the PS 786, thank you.
And then there's Sierra Bravo. Alright. And we're looking for Romeo Bravo.
30, clear QC plus for helpless. Alpha 12.
Whiskey Alpha 3130. Get Charlie 15 via taxiway November Golf.
So the first one's going to be Romeo Alpha.
You broke up one more time for Westland 3130.
Whiskey Alpha 3130. Get Charlie 15 via November Golf.
Yep, there's Romeo Alpha.
November Golf, Westland 3130.
And we'll take Romeo Bravo. Make sure it's clear, clear, clear. Clear left. And I'm not going to start the APU just yet. Save some fuel. We almost dipped into our reserves. Almost dipped into the reserves. Okay. It's on, so crank it on. Main bus tie is tied. We'll turn generators 1 and 2 off. After we parked and the engines are off. Alright, so Romeo Bravo, all the way down, all the way.
Northwest 1999. We start Alpha 14.
So far so good.
Northwest 1999. Get Alpha 14, taxi via Sierra Foxtrot, November Bravo, November Foxtrot.
Okay. What an event. What an event. Probably one of the funnest I've had in a while. I mean, as crazy as it was.
American 2277.
Really nothing to complain about.
American
Things happen.
2277, contact tower 127.3. Have a good flight, goodbye.
You know?
Fortunately,
Fortunately,
7.3, American 2277. Yeah.
Houston Approach was trying to control from the hotel room. And, yeah, their Wi-Fi wasn't working very well, go figure. Never been in a hotel that had good Wi-Fi. So, to be expected, I guess. All he wanted to do was control. He can't complain, can't blame him. You know? If you love control and you want to control and you're stuck in a hotel, I mean, you just do the best you can. Alright, that turn's gonna take us into a parking space. That turn's gonna take us into a parking space. That turn's gonna take us into a parking space. Hey, what are you doing? I think we just continue down. Because...
Houston Ground American 6796, ready taxi to Quebec.
Yeah, that's not it. Are we still on Romeo Bravo?
American 6796.
Yes, okay,
Houston
good.
Ground, is that you on Romeo Charlie?
Okay, good. Just wanted to
Say
make
again
sure.
for American 6796.
American 6796, I've got you. Runway 15 left, taxi via Romeo Charlie, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey.
The reason why is because the Navigraph charts are more in sync with
Taxi
like,
15 left via Romeo Charlie with
X-Plane 10, X-Plane
American
11.
6796.
They're kind of off a little bit for FS10, so it shows I'm on Romeo Alpha right now. Which is because I'm assuming the scenery is not extreme 100% is why. But I want to get to the Delta terminal, and it's unfortunately
UPS
all the way at the end here.
Houston ground, go ahead.
And they also have room for parking
Yes, sir. Quick question. Is there any way we can
in between
request
Terminal 1 and Terminal 2.
26 left or west for departure?
Right there.
Can you request what, sorry, sir?
We're looking to see if we can request runway 26 left for departure instead of 15 left.
Negative, sir. The
So let's go ahead and
east-west
turn.
runways are for longitudinally.
Doo-doo.
Copy that. GPS over.
Whew. What a night. What a night, what a night, what a night, night. Alright, we are no longer in the movement area. Going to standby. This is Delta Terminal's regular GA ramp parking. Here we are. Oh. Okay, brake set. Take a breath. Brakes are set. Hydraulic pump and PTUs are normal. Going to disc. Feather.
American 6796, contact
steering
power on
is
127.3. Have a good flight, goodbye.
Weather radar is off. Transponder is standby.
I'm going to tower, American 6796, thanks.
APU is on. And the
And
best tie is
GPS
tied.
9786 heavy, contact tower 127.3. Have a good flight, goodbye.
Condition levers coming
Very left, switching
to
to
fill
tower
off.
for the UPS 9786, thank you for the ATC.
And dun dun. Passenger signs can come off. And we don't need that on. Leave our position lights on because we still got power. Battery masters as required. And that's pretty much it for the turnaround state.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
on board our Dash 8 Q400. We're just waiting for the last of the luggage to be loaded on board, then we'll be able to get underway in a few minutes.
We already got
On behalf of
underway.
the entire flight crew, I wish you a pleasant flight.
We already got underway. We already went underway. We are done with underway. Wow. Well, for anyone interested, you can follow on Twitter, Dracollin1873. I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel, which is Kevin1873. You can find the links below. My name is Dracollin. I want to wish everyone a wonderful morning, just fantastic afternoon, and an amazing evening. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's Vatsim event into Houston. As crazy as it was still a lot of fun. Thanks again for watching. Very much appreciated. We'll catch you in the next one.